We're joining ABC correspondent Diana Alvear on the red carpet at the 84th Academy Awards in Los Angeles. Diana, the artist, has all but swept the board with 5 Oscars, including the big one, Best Picture, plus Best Director and Best Actor. Certainly a memorable night for French cinema.
Oh, Andrea, absolutely. I mean, this was the little film that could, and it's a French film, but it transcended international barriers. It just became a beloved film, and America fell in love with it. And really, it's a silent film that's a love story about film, and that's the kind of thing that Hollywood really loves. They love to see stories told about their craft and what it is that they do. So it's not surprising to see that it did so well tonight.
How much would you say of this is down to the incredibly successful producer Harvey Weinstein, the man Meryl Streep described at the Golden Globes as God?
He is the god of Hollywood. Look at last year. I mean, he topped everything with the King's Speech, and he did it again this year with The Artist, and he just seems to have a sixth sense about what is going to do well with the awards. You know, these weren't big films. When the King's Speech was up for awards, not a lot of people had seen it, but it started garnering a lot of praise, and with the Weinsteins behind it, it was going to be a surefire winner. The same thing happened with The Artist. I mean, this was a movie that had not gotten a lot of play. Everybody was saying, what is this about a silent film? But when you have the Weinsteins behind you, you're golden.
The Best Actor prize has gone to a French actor for the first time, Dujardin, for his portrayal of a silent film superstar. He's been dubbed the French George Clooney and edged out the real George Clooney.
You know, it's hard to be a bigger star than George Clooney, but I think this Jean Dujardin is getting there. Nobody knew who he was, of course, before The Artist, and now he's everywhere, and America has fallen in love with him. I mean, this was a man that didn't have to say anything on camera, and here he is winning Best Actor. I mean, he's so funny. He truly is the French George Clooney.
Best Actress was always going to be another close call, but Meryl Streep picked up her 3rd Oscar for her portrayal of British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher in The Iron Lady. What do you think swung it for Meryl?
You know, that was truly the greatest upset tonight. Presumed frontrunner Viola Davis. Everybody thought that she was going to get it. But, you know, Meryl Streep was so incredibly powerful in The Iron Lady. I couldn't believe the transformation that she made from doing the younger Margaret Thatcher to the older Margaret Thatcher. She was the most surprised person in the room when that happened. She went up to that stage and she said half the nation right now is going, "Aw," because they felt bad for Viola Davis. But she was so incredibly gracious. She thanked everyone and she said, you know, this is probably my last Oscar. So she's just enjoying the moment, and good for her. She earned it. She's the golden lady now.
As expected, the Iranian movie, A Separation, won Best Foreign Language Film. It's already taken home the Golden Globe and the Critics' Choice Gongs. Clearly, it's hit home on many levels.
Well, this is being thought of as one of the more memorable moments of the show, perhaps one of the more touching moments in the show. Yes, it was the front runner, but it was truly a beautiful moment where art transcended politics. And when they accepted the award, they were so humble, and they talked about how you have to rise above the politics, and when you can talk about the eternal human struggle, that's what this is really all about.
Diana Alvear, thank you very much for joining us from the Academy Awards ceremony in Hollywood.
My pleasure. Take care, Andrea.